listening to American Wannabes podcast. Fucking danger way. And it's your support in the building. Remember that he stole his lady or he just had a crush on her? I'm Christian Zaragoza.
What up, Jerry G from HP? I wanted to be a school police, dog. If you can't sing like Whitney, do not even try.
We got an intro, guys, so we're in it. We're in the episode already.
Oh, we don't have to tell our name no more?
No,
we're in it, dude.
We're good, dude.
It tells it, the TV tells you?
Yeah, we're pros now.
I like your merch, dude.
Just
Cooler
this is one
than I
of
look.
one right here.
All it needs is like the in the middle with the
I know they fucked
Move off to the
up,
side because
and I was like,
the mic is covering. No, you move to like this.
oh.
Move the mic.
Podcast, guys, check it out. It's freaking.
Now talk. Cooler than that.
Oh, that's still going on?
Yeah, it's still
It's
going on,
still
bro.
going on.
Cool,
Once a
man.
month, we get
Good
what
for
episode?
you.
We're on episode like 38, so we're
38. You wait.
I'm kidding, like,
You were like, yeah. I thought you were like on
kidding.
21.
No. I'm on like in the 50s.
Oh, no
I
shit.
do one like once a week for like a month, and then I'll take a month off, and then
Yeah.
it's just like when I'm feeling it.
I'm a big fan of Crystal. I follow her very closely, and I haven't heard her post anything about.
She doesn't post it.
I never heard her post it.
Yeah.
She doesn't post it, but dude, I've been uploading this podcast, and dude, you guys been getting me in trouble though. But it's
You put yourself in trouble talking about like this is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I look forward to this more than I look
No,
forward to
that's
my
not
kids.
what
I'm
got
like,
me in
damn,
trouble. The
dog, that
other
was
stuff
dark.
gets me in trouble. That was just
What got you in trouble?
just we don't need to rehash
Yeah.
stories, but
Yeah, man. Podcast definitely gets me in trouble a lot.
Yeah, I know.
He's talking
The
about we walked in on him and stuff. Just like what? I don't remember walking in on you, but whatever.
On what?
We'll switch the
Yeah,
subject.
yeah, let's
on
change
to
it up.
bigger,
Let's
better things.
change it up.
Final Four. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah. What's
You want
going
a
on in the
sports
Final
minute?
Four, dude?
I don't know. I'm not a big college basketball fan, but San Diego State is in the Final Four, which is incredible, which is amazing, dog. That's
What were
like
they seeded?
a huge long. They're like 15 seed, which is a
Damn.
long shot, fool. So in 4 groups of 16
Where's
teams,
Arizona at? The Wildcats.
they were pretty good. They got upset. They were supposed to be up there, fool. They're like
Then they win the.
They got upset.
They won.
they
won
got
something.
upset, dog. They got knocked out, but Arizona was one of the favorites to win it all. The Wildcats, and they got knocked out earlier than they should have. But yeah, dog, it's crazy. I don't really follow college basketball, but it's hard not to follow it when it's all up in your face all the
People
time.
like it because there's a bracket and you can predict. The
Well, yeah,
bracket,
that's
and then-
what's to talk about in March Madness, dude.
Yeah, you just
And then
predict your
and
bracket. Nobody's
Tucson-
ever picked it, huh? Nobody's.
No one's ever gotten everything right.
And then,
It's almost impossible.
When you live in a college town like Tucson, Arizona, that's the only hot thing going on there,
Yeah.
except the fucking weather. But yeah, everybody talks about it. It's all over the place. Every bar is packed.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
wearing the jerseys.
Herpes
so-
is common at that school, huh? Very common. There's a herpes outbreak.
I'm sure there is.
Where?
Somebody was telling me.
You mean Coachella?
Tucson.
No, at Tucson State.
Yeah, Tucson is one of the highest herpes capital of the world.
How do you know this? Where'd you get those facts?
I know
It
this.
sounds. It sounds
This
correct.
doesn't know- this one doesn't
Yeah,
know
that
where
just
he heard it, he
that just
agreed.
sounds right, dog. That just sounds like it makes sense, fool.
Herpes.
That's a city
Without
where
even
like,
having to look it up, fool.
if someone gets an accident, both cars take off. Fool.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh.
That's those facts, statistical
They're gonna
facts.
build a wall
around
Tucson.
Tucson.
Yeah.
Classic jokes.
Tucson.
The bangers.
Hell
How was
yeah.
your set last night? You went to where the
I was
Bourbon?
in the Bourbon Room out there in Hollywood, California. It was cool, dog. Up and down, a little here and there. Swinging some swings,
bump.
misses, a little bit of everything.
You swing,
Fool.
sometimes you miss.
Yeah, dog. But all in all, it was fun. Dude, it's pretty cool being
You
out
know
there
what
with some
hurts is when you
heavy
do
hitters.
when you do a joke that you know works and it doesn't.
And it
hit,
doesn't
you're
hurt.
Like, all right,
Oh,
what's
that's
going
the
on here?
worst. And it's
Yeah.
at the
What's going on
beginning.
here?
And it's right at the beginning. You're like, well, if you didn't like that one, you're not
Yeah,
like
hang
anything.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. You swing at something, you're like, okay, well, people don't have kids here.
That's funny.
Let's
man.
move on.
People were there
And then you just start talking about other shit, thoughts and stuff. But you know what's really cool about those shows, those Hollywood shows and shit with all these like big dogs in there is that, man, these motherfuckers do write a lot, fool. And you're just like, they have all these crazy thoughts in their head where you're just like, you get like really impressed by like,
You can
oh
tell
man.
that they're getting up
You
a
get,
lot
like,
to
motivated.
get to that joke. You have
Yeah.
to write a lot of stuff to get to that joke. I'm like,
right.
yeah, how'd you
gotta,
get there?
You gotta swing a lot to get one hit for sure.
Yeah, because they'll be saying some stuff.
That's how I felt. I felt on San Diego for the Toxicos. By the way, shout out to San Diego for
Hell
coming
yeah.
out.
How
Pero
was that?
it was cool, but the second show I definitely felt like, ooh, she was rough. I think it's because people were just like late
The show started late. We went on a little. It was just a little bit, but it's a good and a bad thing. It's a good and a bad thing because the fucking line is so big to get in. It takes forever to take their seat. It takes forever to get their drinks. It's not your fault. It's what it is. It's just a fucking lot of people at one time coming in. And so that place wasn't ready for los tóxicos, dog. And shout outs to Corazón del Barrio and shit for hosting. And yeah, dog, but that's what happens. Well, everything just elongated. Oh, elongated. That's not a word. Not a word?
I don't think that's a word.
Elongated is a word, fool. Elongated.
Elongated? Or?
You just said it 3 different ways. All 3 times you said it a different word. So
Elongated.
Elongated.
Yeah, fool. Elongate. Make something longer. Especially.
But you said elongated.
That's exactly what it is.
Said
That's
elongated.
exactly what I said.
You said elongated.
Well,
this is
the ED. Elongated.
Oh, there is elongated.
Elongated, fool. Come on, dog. I haven't used that word in forever. That's why I was questioning myself.
Yeah, long in relation to width. He never uses elongated.
Yeah. Well,
he uses
that night it got elongated, fool.
Jerry uses big words, fool, and it just sounds.
Dick got elongated.
Yeah, no, I've been doing that shit all the
time.
time.
I got elongated, fool.
I gotta remember that word. That's a good word to use. Bring that shit back.
All encompassing.
All encompassing.
Anyways, you're set. You fucking.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't so great. I was up there and I was just like, I did the first joke, and then also like between like the third joke, I started thinking like, I'm pretty fucking fucked up.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, I'm pretty fucked up here. That usually like I'll just go into like riffing, and I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. Like I can't feel the timing. I can't feel like the dead air. I feel like everything is just moving really, really fast, and I'm like, whoa, I'm fucked up. Like I felt myself like, am I slurring my words? Am I yelling a little too much?
I was a little all over the place.
Jerry was being
we're like, hey,
yeah.
We were like, Jesus,
Jerry was being an old man. He was a fucking asleep upstairs.
I was being an old head as fuck, dog.
He was asleep with a water bottle, and he was just like knocked out on the couch where everybody's having a good time, taking shots, drinking. This was like this, like that. How he is right now. He's like this. Just like, oh.
I had a throbbing ass headache, fool. I got there at 6 and no había comida. I was in traffic for like 4 hours. I left LA at 2. Traffic is for 4 hours. Got there at 6. Show's supposed to be at 7:30 when it starts to 8:30. No, I hadn't eaten anything, fool.
Throbbing headache.
I hadn't eaten anything the whole time, and as the night went on, like, oh, that shit fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
that shit fucked me up.
You looked like you were hurting.
Yeah,
you looked fucked up, dude.
And yeah, fool. I'm glad you closed the second show because even my set on the second show, I mean, I felt like out of it. Like,
how does the?
But it was cool, dog.
What's the format of the show? Like, there's who hosting? How does it go?
Jay or Concrete?
Dude, if you buy tickets for this Friday, you could come out, fool. Just get tickets. Tickets still available.
To buy tickets.
Or Farallon, dog, $25. You can find out.
I don't know if you know, but I'm stepping in Dallas. I think. I don't know. You guys haven't talked about it.
Nah, it's
Dallas is happening. You're
Jay Valentino or Concrete go first, and they do their whack ass 10.
They take turns. They take turns hosting. We take turns closing.
Yeah.
Basically.
So they'll go up first, and then they'll bring one of us up, and then
they'll go in between?
No. Actually, and then Conquer will go up, and then me, and then they'll go up and do their skits, and then they'll bring up Jerry, and then they'll go back out and close it with a skit.
Okay. Oh, see, that's a cool show then.
It's a cool formula, bro. It's a little bit.
I mean, people get excited because they get to see the
skits,
characters and the skits that they're on.
I like that everyone's different too. All our comedies are different.
Yeah.
Some are good, some are not. And no, I'm kidding, fool. But everyone's just different. So everyone gets like a different like flavor and shit. It's pretty dope, fool. Like I think it has a good balance. And we got something cool going on right here, fool. I think we're getting some good feedback. So I'm trying to tell you too, dog. Every show we've done,
it's fun though.
People definitely give us a good feedback.
Looks fun.
The hang is fun.
Yeah,
I think the hang is pretty fun.
Yeah, when I'm watching the videos, it looks very fun.
You're gonna fill in for us one of these days. He's coming out to Dallas with us, Christian, dog.
Cinco de Mayo.
Me and Christian have a fucking mission for that weekend. I'm not even looking forward to it. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be just like
where are we gonna
hell.
Boston?
Yeah, we're gonna go to fucking.
Boston,
we're gonna fly out. We gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to fly out at 6 a.m.
To Boston?
To fucking Chicago. Then from Chicago, we gotta lay over for an hour. Then and from Chicago, we're gonna go straight to fucking Connecticut, and then Connecticut. I guess like when you land in Connecticut, like you just drive 10 miles and you're in fucking Boston, or like what's not Boston? It's what's the state of Boston? Massachusetts.
Virginia's
We're in Massachusetts, and we're gonna be in Springfield, Massachusetts. But you know what I mean? But we're gonna be in Springfield, Massachusetts, and then we're gonna do our show. We're gonna get there, dude. We're gonna get there vamos a llegar como a las 5, güey, 5:30.
Shows at 8 and shows at 8.
Shows at 7. So we go straight from there to the show. So at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, you gotta be dressed like the way you're gonna be at for the show. Because once we land, we're going straight to the show.
I guess I'm performing in sweats. No,
Yeah. And then you do the show, and then when the show ends, the next day, we gotta fly out. But I haven't got no information on the flight. But I don't know when we're gonna fly out. But depending on that time.
This was gonna do that shit for New Jersey. We got a show in New Jersey, and this was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to get that one, so I'm gonna get there at 6. I was like, the show's at 8, fool. What if there's like any type of delay?
Yeah, they're fucked.
So they're
What if you can't find your luggage?
You guys are going to New Jersey?
That can happen.
You guys are going to New Jersey? When
Pennsylvania, to be exact, right?
Shout out to this.
Oh, come on.
This dude, I can't remember. I was gonna give him a shout out.
Yeah, but like, what's the what date? You know, the date?
It's
April
I'll
15.
tell you, that's what I was gonna
April
look at.
15. Saturday, April 15. We'll be out there one nighter.
Oh, that's
One
the
show.
thing. Those one nighters are like to go all the way over there to the East Coast for one night is the worst. That's
We
the
were gonna
worst.
we were trying to go out there for 2 nights, but we couldn't get the flights. Is just like too difficult because we were trying to get there like a night before to try to do a show out there because someone else. So this fool
I hate that.
Jesus Martinez, shout out to Jesus Martinez. He hit me up on Instagram and then he asked me about Jerry, and I was like, hey Jerry, you want to go? And
Yeah,
he's gonna get you next time. So
yeah, dude. So
if you're down to do a one nighter in the New
not
Jersey,
a one nighter, bro. I hate, dude. I just hate the layovers and hopping into one plane to another. That's the one thing I hate the most.
Stressful,
I'm like,
huh?
yeah, because then I hate the waiting. You have to wait till everybody gets off. Everybody gets back on. You get to the fucking next gate. You have to wait till the plane gets here. The plane gets here. You have to wait another 20 minutes for him to clear out the plane. Then you go up. You have to wait in line. It's like all this waiting game when I just want to go in and out. Like, you know what I mean? Like some private plane shit. Just show up, drop your car, hop in, and just fucking you're out. Like that's what I hate. The wait. The wait is like, just like when I go on stage.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
one thing I hate about
worst
like if somebody says, "Oh, you're gonna do a show? You want to do a show? Yeah. What time do you want me there? I'll be there at 7 o'clock, man." Like, the show
fuck
starts at
that.
8. It says it starts at 8. It starts at fucking 8:30. Then all these fucking comics come in, and then some comics do guest spots, and you're just like, "Fool, I don't want to wait. I just want to go up and go out."
Yeah, I've vented about that shit before too, dog. And again, it's the old head in me, fool. But it's
The old head in
It's
me.
one of those things where like, yeah, bro, I don't like waiting, dog.
yeah.
I hate waiting, fool.
Yeah.
Going last is cool and all, but not always. Not always. Like sometimes you just want to get up early and get the fuck out.
sucks.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I had to follow like Tiffany Haddish. She wanted to get up early and get the fuck out. Like she gets to do that. That's great of her.
I hate it
But
when
I have
they
to
do
wait.
that.
I have to wait. I get bumped after her. I was supposed to go before her, but she wants to go before now. So then I have no choice to wait and then
all
fucking.
the big dogs always be doing that. They come in
Yeah.
there like, hey, I want to go first. It's like, bro, I think they
Yeah.
booked you to go last, and you got the last money. Like you got the going last money, so you should go last. You can't just show up. Like when they'll show up and they'll see that it's like
No, but
light.
what I'm trying to say is like, if I'm gonna show up and do my set, I'm showing. If the show starts at 8:30, I'm showing up at 9 to go up at 9:10. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the goal.
And that's,
Yeah.
but that's what I do. Like when I go to the haha, when I go to these little gigs that I got in town, I just be like, all right, I'll just show up before like 10 minutes before I go up. That's why they get mad at me at the fucking stand up at Bellflower, because I get there like literally 10 minutes before I have to go up, and they freak. You need to be here when show starts. Why? I go up last. But they flip out. They're like, yo, you need to be here right on time. You got to be here before the show starts.
Because they're scared
like,
that something's
why?
gonna happen, and then now. But it's like either way, you're not gonna be there if you're not there. When they don't want to start the show.
It's the worst, bro. Waiting around is the worst.
It's the word.
fool.
That's like again, that is like the.
That's always
That's
always
like
been my
our
pet
problems
peeve.
now, because before I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going
Yeah.
last. I don't give a fuck. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
And hanging out after shows, I'm kind of over that too. Hanging out after
I
shows.
never liked
No, I
it.
still like the
get it.
hang. I like
I'm
the hang.
I
out.
can't.
I'm
I gotta
out.
go. I gotta be in and out. That's what
Yeah.
sucks right now because I'm doing all these shows, but I can't talk after.
I like the hang, dude. The hang is like what I enjoy, because it's like, yeah, that's like, to me, it's like
Talking
that's
about
the
it
vibe.
after.
Those are- after you meet people, like, yeah,
So yesterday Tuesday, I had the show, the Bourbon. I want to get into something that went down and shit, but so I had my kids. I have my kids Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays and shit. So during the week, I love to again
what
go in,
happened
get
to
the
it's
fuck
not
out,
my weekend,
Right?
Just kidding.
and so I have my boys, right, and then crazy shit happened Monday, fool, and I'm hoping somebody hopefully could clear this up, fool, because I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm hoping maybe you
Monday?
know something, fool, but so Monday, let me see how this goes down. Nicolas, my youngest, had baseball practice, fool. And so I pick up my boys from school at 3. Nicolas has school practice at 5. So I drop all the boys at the house, right? And we're chilling for a little bit. Me voy como a las 4 way to go pick them up for baseball practice, right? Adrian comes with me. He wants to come with me. I'll go with you. Diego se queda, way. He stays home, right? So now he's home alone from 4, and I didn't get home till like 7, fool, right? So from 4 to
5,
7.
6, 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
más o menos. I get home like around 6:30 or so, like almost 3 hours. I get home with Nicolas and Adrian, and we're all chilling. We're chilling upstairs in our rooms. Everyone's hanging out in our rooms. And about an hour later, como a las 9, way, like at 9 p.m. or so, 8 p.m., we're getting ready to go to bed. Diego comes up to my room, fool, and he's like, hey, Dad, somebody left a mess in the bathroom, dude. Somebody left a real nasty mess in there. Like, who took like a dump? Fool? Like, someone took a dump in the bathroom. Who was it? Like, which one of us was it? And I was like, not me. And then Nicolas is really bad at flushing the toilet, right? Yeah. So I go, fucking Nicolas, probably Nicolas, dog. And then I go, and Adrian was in the shower. Adrian was showering. And so then we go downstairs, and I go down to the bathroom, and this is the biggest dookie you've ever seen in my life. Big eyes, like a dog poop. Huge, bro. Huge, fool. And
a picture of it?
I see it. No, hell not. I see it, and I'm tripping out.
Like, that's a man poop.
A man poop, fool. A grown-up man
Man.
poop. Man, like, I don't shit like that, fool. Like, real man poop. And so I even flush it. Y no se va, güey, because it's on the fucking sink. It's on the toilet part. It's not even on the water part. It's on the toilet part.
Oh, yeah.
It's not enough water.
So you gotta push it in.
Well,
Yeah, so I have to push it in.
The bottom-stairs bathroom, there's not enough water flow.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. I've had those, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, so like I'm flushing it, and there's wipes, there's toilet paper, all that shit, full. And I'm just tripping out. And Adrian's in the bathroom, and I'm like, who the fuck did this? Who did this? Like, why won't you flush it? What happened? And he was like, it wasn't me. And Nicolas, I look at Nicolas, because he's bad at flushing. Was it you? Like, no, it's not me. And it's not a big ass caca, way. Adrian finally comes downstairs. He's in his towel, and he's like, it wasn't me, dude. So at this point, it was like, it's just 4 of us who live in this house, fool. Like, who came in the house and took a shit? Somebody came in my house and took a fucking dump, fool. And I'm hoping only people like yourself that may have a key. Like,
but
who the fuck would do that,
I've
dog?
always thought of that, like, man.
No, I go. If it was one of my friends, it could be Fernie, it could be Jesus. If it was one of them, they would tell me, like, hey, I came over to take a shit.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll tell you.
You'd flush it too.
But I'm trying to think like who it could be. If it could be maintenance that could come in. You know how sometimes we have maintenance that would just
But
come
they
in.
left
I thought about maintenance. They have been working like in the roof.
Pero
ya es la noche, güey. Ya es la noche. Ya es tarde,
Okay,
güey.
can I tell you this? I think it might have been
Ghost?
no.
I thought about
What
ghost,
about
fool.
the cat? Or maybe it was
cat?
or maybe
No,
Diego
no.
brought a homie and then he didn't know they took a
I
shit.
told Diego this like
But
3 times.
But he's afraid to tell you.
I told Diego like this like 3 times. I go, fool, I'm not even gonna get mad, bro. Because here's why I believe Diego, my oldest, he's scared, fool. He's all worried. He's like nervous now, fool. Like, you don't want to be home alone. So yesterday I have to leave him home alone to go to my show. And they're like, for the first time ever, and these fools are 15 and 14. For the first time ever, they were like, hurry up. Like, don't be out late. They never do that. They never ever say that.
Yeah.
And I,
So,
like,
could it have been you and you forgot?
I even thought about me. No, it wasn't me, dog.
Nah, he said
showed
First of all, I don't take shits like that, bro. First of all.
I don't even eat that much.
No, like, nah, not, my shits are not that big.
Stomach.
This is like,
little turds are like this, bro.
Fucking Jerry shits are like fucking rabbit poop. Fool.
hell yeah, fool. Little peppy, little pebble. No, this was
like
Jurassic
that shit.
Park. Like, put your whole arm in there, see what fucking shit. Like, it was bad, fool.
That's wild, fool.
So
It was like a pile or log.
it was logs. Log.
Oh man, well that's
Yeah,
crazy.
fool. So I had to get like a fucking a stick, and I pushed it down, fool. And I threw the stick away, of course.
You should've
I cleaned the whole.
picture
I cleaned the
posted it. Whose
toilet.
shit is this?
I bleached it.
You should get a.
I'm gonna have to get
a ring.
better cameras. Yeah, I got cameras right now, but I gotta get better cameras. Huh?
You don't have a ring?
No, he has a camera in the garage.
Yeah,
but
garage.
he doesn't have a ring.
but I gotta get better cameras. And so, bro, I'm
crazy.
I'm
No
hoping to
footprints?
come and share the story, and then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that." Like
footprints?
something,
No,
fool.
no,
Like,
No
honestly, I would
footprints,
tell you,
nothing
bro.
in the house was missing or nothing.
and nothing's missing in the house. That's the other thing. So I started doing inventory of the house. My bobbleheads, all 148 are there. So no bobbleheads are missing.
The first thing he checks is the bobbleheads.
Bro, there's like snacks there, food. There's apples, there's banana, there's
crazy.
cookies, there's soda, there's gum, there's candy, there's.
I would trip out if I came home and there was just a big ass shit. I'd be like, Crystal, who the fuck?
So
was
the
here?
rest of the night, bro, everyone's like just tripping out, fool. Like all of us, like even my kids were like, kind of scared to go home. Like I was scared to go to sleep. Kind of like worried to go to sleep. Like they weren't worried. My kids are never worried, fool. Like they're never worried. And it was like Joy and like I'm away the whole night. Like who the fuck came in my house?
That's
Took
disrespectful.
a shit, fool. And I even think they tried to flush. They just didn't go down. Pero quién
So he
fue?
was home obviously when it happened.
So Diego's like, so you're telling me that I was home alone and this happened? Like, cause I do remember taking a leak before leaving.
When was the last time that that you saw no shit there?
I took a leak around 4:00. Fool.
So between 4 and
And
when did you see it?
8, 9.
Between 4 and 9 that window, and he was home that whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone took a big ass
Who
dookie.
could be?
Big ass dookie. What about the neighbors? Do they look like they'll go in there? Because I've always like I would never do it, but like I had to take a shit or pee, and I would
We
just
locked the
literally go
doors
anywhere.
too.
Yeah.
We locked all the doors. I left
shit.
before when we
The
left.
garage.
I locked the garage. I locked the fucking door. Like I remember telling
if it came back
I remember telling Adrian who went with me as we were driving out. I'm like, did you lock the door? He's like, yeah, I did. I go, you sure? Because we're gonna be gone for a while. He's like, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. And then we took off. I do remember. I even told Adrian, remember I told you to lock
Adrian's a
it? He goes, yeah,
good-ass
I locked it.
Then Adrian's a good ass actor.
Wow,
He's
that's
just, like,
crazy.
had
I don't
someone
know.
over.
I'm really like.
Diego, huh? Diego,
He
the
had someone
oldest.
over, and he's like just acting scared. Oh, I don't know, Dad.
I told Diego, I go, dude, because he's had friends over. He has friends over all the time. Like not all the time,
Not
but
that they're gonna leave a
often.
monster shit like
And
that.
I'm like, bro, I know you have friends that come over, fool. Like, if they came over and took a shit, that's cool. Just let me know because we're trying to figure out what happened. He's like, no, puppy, no, I swear, dude. I don't know. Because he's the one that discovered it. And he ran upstairs to tell me, like, hey, dude, who left
Oh, he discovered it.
Yeah, he's the one that discovered it. Like, hey, who left that mess downstairs? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Did you bring any fucking tortas over, dog?
That you
I'm
forgot
trying to
about?
think.
I don't
You
think
did have a show
that-
yesterday.
That
you
crossed
know?
my mind, fool. Like, chicks, fool. Like, I go, have any chicks come over, fool, that I don't remember and shit? No,
Have you
way.
given any of them the key?
That's a scary. The mysterious poop.
I mean,
though.
Jesus has a key.
Yeah, but I would tell him. I would tell. Fool, I would.
Yeah, I
tell
thought
him
about you or
if I
Fernie
was
or
come over.
Raul.
Like I would just show up
Did
and
you
do
ask
it.
Fernie?
I always
haven't asked Fernie.
I always ask him like, "Yo, I'm coming over. It's cool." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would never. But I'm trying to think like, because living there, I know there's people that come in. I'm trying to think like, who would be comfortable to do this, and I'm trying
Raul?
to think.
Raul, I thought about Raul. I haven't asked him.
Cause he probably was like in one of those like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta go
I gotta take a
somewhere.
shit. I gotta take a
And
shit.
he kind of knows his way in and out.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I'm thinking about that might.
But he would also, I feel like he would also tell me.
He would have told you.
Because
Like,
he always loves, like, he wants to see me and talk to me, like, all the
The
time.
reason why, oh yeah, he'll be like, "Are you home?"
Yeah.
Because I'm
yeah.
gonna stop by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but also,
Not if you had a fucking
that's
tear
what
up
I'm
your
saying,
restaurant like that.
Also, if you drop the fucking sick ass Lolo, if we gotta leave, he's not gonna be like, "Nah, I gotta fucking go."
I'm saying that. I said it half jokingly earlier, but could it be ghost, fool? Could it be some fucking...
That's the name of the episode. Sick ass Lodo.
sick ass Lolo fool. No, it can't be ghost. You fucking dumb. Grow up.
Ghosts can't make a real
Grow
shit. It would be like a ghostly shit.
I thought about a
ghost
homeless
can't have-
person, but a homeless person I feel would take things
That's
like
what I'm saying. They
food.
would steal. They would
Or it would
steal, yeah.
stink. It would stink. You know, homeless people smell. They would leave like a smell.
The shit didn't.
Oh, yeah, the shit smell. It smell like shit. It smell like shit, fool.
I'm thinking the cat.
Nah, the cat smells. I'm just caquitas.
What if it came out of the toilet like no, that's
And then just planted itself on the seat
yeah,
part?
no, that's
And I go, no, I couldn't be malicious either, because if it was malicious, people would have took a shit on the floor, right? Or done something else.
Shit in the house.
Like, I go, it can't be malicious.
Are you beefing with other people?
I'm not beefing with anybody, fool. I'm not beefing with anybody, fool. No way, I'm
I
not.
know it was George Lopez. He's beefing with the,
Y al contrario, like, I'm actually getting closer with my neighbors. Like, I say hi to most of my neighbors now, like all the time. Like, I say hi to all of them, fool. Like, everybody's cool.
You
Like,
say hi to that one girl that's new. That's a new girl with the no.
One you girl.
When I left, there was a new girl that came. Una señora, way
Across the
She
street or
looked
what?
she's like a nurse or whatever.
Yeah,
across the street.
I like that one
Light-skinned?
too. Like, single mom, bro.
Single mom.
Badass.
Fuck, the other day she was when I was living there.
Yeah.
She was like taking the groceries out and I ran. Hey, man.
you need help.
Yeah, I like
She's
that.
not-
She's that type of chick. She's in her scrubs always, because
Yeah.
she's some sort of...
She's like a dental assistant.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does paperwork.
Yeah, she just... Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's out there in scrubs, and I could tell, like, if she dresses up, fool, which I haven't seen her yet, it seems like it's always her weekend. Like, she's always with her kids. So, but yeah, I got burned with her a couple times already. She's seen people come in and out of my
I
house.
got burned with her. Yeah.
She's already seen people come in.
Yeah.
She's seen
my,
I'm a
my
dirtbag.
fantasy was always like, fuck, it would have been dope to get a girl at the fucking laundromat, like a hot chick that moved in or something.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
Stuck.
put her like
She gets stuck in
because there was a fantasy that was playing in my head because I saw this like cute ass Paisa chick that was living in the garage there.
But she was
like,
married.
we talked about
But
that
she
already.
was married.
Yeah, she was married with a baby. Yeah,
with
she was
a
cute as
baby.
fuck, dog.
It was
She
one of
was
those
cute as
that-
Hey,
fuck.
I got a room and shelter.
No,
if you
but
want.
I mean, at one time I started like hola, and then
Yeah,
I
she
got
was cute.
installation girl.
but then I was just thinking like, fuck, what if she was single, you know, and she fucking
It was a young
just-
Paisa couple who had
and she was
just crossed.
like, oh, o sea, ¿qué haces? And I'm like, oh, ando limpiando mi ropa, and she's just like, oh, me
That's you
dejas,
for real?
me dejas usar el baño.
No, that's
that was
his
a fantasy?
No,
Oh,
fantasy is that
oh.
she's like, ¿qué haces? Ando limpiando mi ropa. And she's like, oh, she's like, and then like I get a knock at the door, and I'm like, oh, what happened? Se te cayó un calcetín. And I'm like, oh, thanks. ¿Me dejas pasar al baño? And I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then she's just like, me da vergüenza decirte, pero ¿me dejas bañarme?
Damn. Because I live in a garage.
Yeah.
Which can happen because she lives in a garage.
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
The story
Yeah.
is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then she comes in and she's like, ay, es que no tengo ropa. Like, me está lavando mi ropa there on the sink. She's like, y le estoy secando. ¿Me dejas pasarme el tiempo en el cuarto?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. En tu cuarto. And then she's right there in a towel full
que no
looking
tengo
around,
cable.
looking at shit. And I'm just like,
¿Tienes una toalla?
ooh, fuck. I'm like, no, we're just gonna, we're air drying this house.
Yeah.
And then that would just be a fuck fest, dude. That's what, that's always been my fantasy, but it never happened.
Oh, because you guys all share a little laundry thing?
Yeah. Well, which I never really use. I only did it like to clean sheets and shit.
Those fucking laundry mats always suck. The ones that my apartment one.
Yeah, mine's too. Ours too, dog. They're fucking,
They're fucking
horrible,
terrible, dog. But I would just clean like the sheets and stuff, like my clothes. I would just like, I'm that guy that waits until a pile's like huge, and then I'll take it to the fucking laundry, man. Those big ass machines.
dog. Nah, I do a bunch of small loads and shit. Cause that's the only
You
shit
clean
that
a lot.
machine. Yeah, I wash like at least once
The
a
house
week.
looks like a fucking tianguis. Fool. It has like clothes all hanged up everywhere. Fool. I'm like, fuck.
I hang my
Maybe
shit.
he doesn't want to dry it, so he just puts it.
He air dries it, so he puts it
Yeah,
on
it saves
hangers,
me-
and it's all over the house. So I'm like, fucking.
It saves me
tianguis.
$1.25
I
in
don't be washing
drying.
shirts. Like if I buy a shirt, I
Well,
don't
there's
wash
some
it.
shirts you don't
forever.
want to shrink.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
ah, fuck.
I don't ever wash my shirts. I'll wear them like 30 times and just wipe them with the rag
Wait.
because they get
Wait,
all
what?
fucked up.
Wait,
Like if I buy a T-shirt, I won't wash it. I'll just keep
What?
wearing it. Like
Yeah, nah, I gotta wash it. I gotta
But
wash
the
it.
smell
Yeah,
of your like
fool.
armpits, and
B.O.
like, odor.
Yeah.
Have you ever smelled me? Have I ever
That's
smelled
true. I never.
Yeah, I always. I just. That's why my shirts
Well, you
always
don't
look
fucking
brand
do
new.
anything to sweat.
That's what I'm saying. All my shirts always look brand new, or like my sweaters, like this one. This is not the first time I wear it. It looks brand new, Steve. If I wash it, it's gonna look old already. Anything after one wash gets fucked up,
Right.
so I don't try to wash it. So it
But
can look-
nobody really notices, fool. Especially if you wash it correctly, like cold water, gentle, and hang it, fool. Like, yeah, it's not gonna look as new as this, but no one's gonna be like, hey, that fucking shirt is old. Like, no.
Yeah, but in 3 months, after 4 or 5 washes, it's gonna look like shit. I'm still gonna look
Not
crisp.
all bad.
You know what I mean? I'm still gonna look good after. I've had shirts that I haven't washed. That I've had for like a year and I haven't never been washed.
That's crazy, fool.
And
No,
then when I
can't,
do
dog.
wash them, I'll take them to the dry cleaner if I do. If it's like a
Dry
nice shirt.
cleaner. I've never done that.
That's another
I
ripoff.
know
Dry
I-
cleaners are ripoffs, fool.
Yeah,
I got a
Expensive,
$50.
right?
Yeah, I got a $50 pickup that I'm gonna pick up tomorrow. $50.
Well, how many clothes?
It's gonna be it's 5 shirts, 2 sweaters, a pair of pants, and then I had them like fix some pants.
All yours? Nothing from Crystal?
Nah, she doesn't. No, she doesn't want. If she had something, but she doesn't have nothing.
Why would
to-
you? That's no.
Because the shirts end up looking brand new, and then I get to wear it like it looks brand new ironed, and then like. You just
Nah, when
save
I was
it.
young, I used to
And
go
it
to
feels
dry
like you got
cleaners.
new clothes all the time with your dry cleaning.
When I was young, I used to go to dry cleaners like a pendejo because that's what I thought you would do it when you're in your early 20s. Just wasting fucking, también 35, 45, $50 on fucking black pants and shirts that I didn't see a difference. Like, it was like, I didn't see a difference.
I'll send you a video.
Sometimes they had the same stain. Like, I had like a little small stain ketchup or something somewhere. It will still be there.
Like
Yeah,
these,
what the-
type
what the
of sweaters-
fuck?
These type of sweaters, you wash them once, they're over. It's done. The Nike ones, they're done. You can't
No,
wear
I
'em all.
wash them all the time, but I just like air dry them, and then you wash it on
Air
cold
dry it.
water.
Yeah, cold water, fool.
Cold water.
Or maybe
you
it's
don't
just
do
our
hot
fucking
water.
whack ass washers.
Do you do
Porter
cold
fucking-
water?
Yeah.
Cold water and
Crystal washes my stuff.
and
I
don't
know. I'll have to ask
don't
her.
put a big load, fool. Like a medium sized load.
That's
fool.
probably why Crystal just be packing all that shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, did you wash? She'll be like,
With the-
oh.
my favorite shirts and pants and clothes, it's all a separate load, like
Yeah.
like,
see?
like a load.
Yeah,
And then
all the black shit.
all my nice shit, and then
Yeah.
all the dark shit,
Yeah.
and then like I hang it cold water, and then I hang it and I air dry that.
I
shit.
always hang my
That's
shit.
Come
Yeah,
on,
always.
man. And then you do it inside out so you don't fuck up the fucking
Yup.
pants.
Yeah,
What
nah,
is wrong with you, dude?
she Crystal
It's
does my
simple.
laundry. So
No,
I'm
te
like, just
falta,
very
güey.
picky about le faltaba.
Le falta.
Which she's getting.
I
I'm
remember
telling
one
you,
time,
man.
fool, I did a load food. I forgot to put soap. And then when I dried it, it just had a
Smell like
musty
water?
fucking
Smell
had
like-
a musty ass smell. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was people next to me. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck reeks? Who like just
Dirty water,
dirty,
fool.
like a
Yeah.
towel, like a dirty
Yeah,
rag.
yeah. A rag,
That
yeah.
happened to
Rag.
me 2 weeks
And it
ago.
just
Yeah.
fucking and aquí, wait, especially right here, the thick spots of your shirts. It was like because everything was dry, but this was just like a little. And I smelled it. I'm like, whoa! It was like a fucking wash rag. Way. I'm like, what is that?
There's
didn't put
this.
soap.
And I realized, oh, I didn't even put soap because I checked the soap thing and I was like, oh, it's still like brand new.
What
Oh, I
about?
didn't put
Isn't it
soap.
trippy when people smell like that? You're like, don't you smell yourself?
Yeah, don't you smell yourself? The
Like
damp,
you wear,
the
like,
damp
you smell
shit.
like trapo?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a trapo, like when you
Oh,
let
dude,
it
when I
dry.
play, so when I play soccer,
like,
fool, there's some fucking. I get a whiff of culo all the time.
Ugh.
I'm like, bro, like, who the fuck? It comes here thinking like, and there's some food that smells like straight up sobacos, way, and I'm like,
That's
dog.
one reason I gave up sports,
compa.
fool. I gave up sports for that shit. I couldn't
A
deal with
veces,
that shit.
Compa.
I'm like, compa,
Compa.
no tienes vergüenza, la verga.
Ya patas, güey.
Esto es como puerco, verga. Like, and
I
it just
showered
fucking,
last week.
and because I play with a lot of Armenians, because in Glendale there's a lot of Armenians, a lot of fucking
Hair,
Russians,
a lot of hair,
and,
dude.
Yeah, it's
Lot
a
of
hair,
Russian.
fool.
and I'm just like, fuck, they be taking that whiff. I'm like, damn, fool, y'all musty motherfuckers are gross.
I don't get that. Like, this dude on my street, fool, he just bought a $150,000 Mercedes.
Well, yeah, he's Armenian.
All apartments, fool.
That's how they do it.
It's all apartments.
You know how they do it, fool? They fucking they sell this money, they get all this credit, they get bankrupt, and they do this shit all
Do it all over again.
It's
And
crazy.
they
But
just
this
keep
was
doing
the
shit all over
dope
again.
ass
That's a trip that
deal.
everybody.
Also,
That's a trip that everybody knows that about Armenians, fool. But and it's like it's a thing, like
Well,
right?
because they know what's up. To them, it's like taking advantage of like the system.
system.
They're like, all right, I'll just use the system. And then also like, you know, they're pretty smart too. Like they're people that like they stick together, right? They only help each other out, and they're pretty smart. They get a lot of government jobs because whenever they get an aid or a grant or something, like they for companies or for a house and shit, they know they're the first ones to know, and they're the first ones to get approved because they work in their fucking fields. They tell their own community, and then the ones that approve the grants and shit. And then when you try to do it as a Latino, they're gonna be like, sorry, we're all out. The grant's done. And you're like, fuck. Pero their peoples are the ones getting hooked up in their houses.
How do we
getting
feel about
fucking-
that?
I don't know. I mean, in the end of the day,
You helping your people.
in America, it feels like that is the gang. Everybody just helps each other, their own community out. At the end of the day, like if you look at the bigger part of like America, like Latinos
Whites
help
help the
Latinos,
whites.
the white people help the white people, black people help the black people. It's just that's just the way it is. We're in a
Some just have a better system too.
Latinos hate on each
They
other.
just figure like
Asians help
los
each other. They
chinitos,
fucking-
way.
You go to an Asian neighborhood. And
Oh,
that's what
Asians
it
help
is.
each other
It's
out,
an
dude.
Asian neighborhood, bro. Like,
But
they
I mean,
help
no,
each
Asians
other
are like in debt, like literally legit in debt, money wise to each other, like for life sometimes, like forever, dog. Like so, like I've heard like documentaries. I've seen a
Well, we're
Donut
in
King,
debt with the fucking China, dude.
what?
Like,
the Donut King documentary. You never seen a Donut King
Yeah, I started
documentary?
watching it. He owns like a bunch of donuts.
The guy who started all the donut shops back in the
servants
70s or 80s and shit. He's the one that opened
people?
up. Yeah, and he started opening up all his donut shops in the ghettos and stuff.
Dark Side or what?
And then it just spread out to all his people. Fool, like he shared this business idea.
by the way,
format.
that's what we got donuts. We got donuts at one of those Asian spots.
Yeah.
That's right.
And but something about like they front them the business and then they're paying off somebody for like ever, dog.
Yeah.
It's weird, but at the end of the day, it's like they don't make that much money. Fool, like they're barely
because they
getting
probably
by.
own the business
They're
and-
paying off what they owe, and the guys that fronting them, they put it in this
They want a
such a
piece.
high interest rate that it's like impossible
Yeah.
for them to come up, and they do it so they don't come up, so they always stay under them, and they never take over.
Yeah.
It's just that's the
Crazy,
way they do
huh?
it. So the way that government does it to us, that's what they're doing to their own people. It's just, you know what I mean? That's just the way that they do it, dog. That's the way you run it. But I went to that Chinito spot. Chinito spot. Is that
Chinito
it?
spot. You can't
And then I
say
went
that
over
no
there.
more.
How was
I
it
just-
Chinito
I love.
spot?
I do appreciate.
Chinos.
But I do appreciate it that they speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just makes you feel better. She's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like, do you want a sandwich con huevo, sin huevo? And I'm like, cabrón.
Con huevos,
Oh, Miss Ling Ling, you better calm the fuck down.
¿Cómo
That
quieres tus
bullshit.
huevos?
Revueltos o sin
Toda mis
revueltos.
almas.
See, we can still say Chinitos. There's a store.
No, you
Yeah,
can't,
There's a
bro.
store in
You
HP.
cannot say
There's a store in
Chinitos.
HP. They're owned by Chinito. They call him Chinito who's alive. He actually changed his name to the store to Chinitos.
Chinito donuts.
Chinitos, yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
That you can't.
El-
I
el
don't think.
Chinito.
I think we should put a poll out. Can you still say Chinito?
Let me tell you something.
Okay, it's endearing.
Chinito, negrito. You can still say that.
Let me tell you something.
Negrito's losing it.
Negrito.
It's not
the
right.
same thing.
I like
Hold on.
Negrito.
The Asians in the ghetto, in the hoods, they don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, I'm Chinito, homie.
Yeah.
They let you know I'm fucking
Technically, I'm Korean, but you can call me Chinito. It's all good, dog.
Chinito, homie.
Chino.
Soy Chino, homie.
Why do they call?
I have a relative
Why do they
named
call
Chino.
curly hair Chino? Why do they call curly hair Chino?
Porque está chinito.
That's just the name of the. That's just the name of the style. That's just the name of the style.
I was always, when I was a kid, I was like, wait, he's Chino?
Fool, they used to throw me off when I was a kid. We were like go to Mexico for quinceañeras and stuff. And,
Chino.
And my aunts would go get their hairs done, and she's like, "A mí me gusta más chinito." And I'm like,
Yeah, that's.
I was thinking like, you want a bowl cut? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking the way the chinitos have.
Oh yeah, Asian hair.
So I'm like, how you gonna have it a bowl cut? And I was like, what does chinito mean? Like,
No, I used to
how
be
do
like,
you know? And I'm
"Hi,
trying to
what's
see
that,
how
Chino?"
what about them is chinito. Like, what? Like, I don't see any reference between that and Asians.
I'd be in Chino, and I'd be like, no, his eyes are fine. Like,
Yeah.
Anyways, well,
Hold on, but there was another thought about that. Yeah, but so the Armenians do that. They just back each other, the old Chinitos.
the Jewish communities are the fucking masters of that.
Which is what? How do they do?
They keep it all in the neighborhood. They keep it all in the neighborhood. They have their own doctors. They have their own money. If you have problems, they don't go to the police. They only stick with each other. Kind of like Mexicans kind of do that, but not really like that.
Like I'm trying to buy. One of my goals in life, if not this year, next year, is to buy a house full. And obviously, like you drive around neighborhoods or going to a show or just doing
What neighborhood
errands.
did you?
Monterey Park, fool.
oh, that's a good one.
In the hills, fool. Están en the hills,
Nice.
It's all chinitos, though, bro. And I heard que they won't sell, fool. Like, they won't sell to anybody but their own people, fool. And that's, okay, I get it. Like, it's almost a little race. Like, if there was any other race that was doing that.
Right now,
If there was any other race that was doing that.
But let me tell you something right now. Money talks, homie.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how.
They're selling their
Chinito-
house.
I don't give a fuck. You can be a fucking.
They're
No,
living in the neighborhood,
I get that. But I hear, from what I hear, this is what I don't know shit, but from what I hear is that, like, the real estate people are obviously within them, some also Asian, all right? The real estate fools are Asian. So they're all like, so when you as a Mexican, who cares? I don't give a fuck how much money you got. They'll be like,
Just because.
yeah, it's already been sold. It's
No, they'll
already
be like, yeah, go put it in. Oh, you didn't get approved. Or
yeah.
sold. Yeah.
Like that kind of
that.
I
fucking.
can see it. No, for sure I see that, but I know that like if the feria is right,
Yeah.
they'll be like, all right.
And not all
And
of them are Asian owned
It's not
either.
about like going up to them and be like, hey, I want the house. You gotta like kiss their ass a little bit. Go, like, hey man, I'm gonna let you know what I'm about. Get to know them because that's what they love family. They love all about who you are as a person, where you're at. You just have to let them know who you are. For them to understand you, for them to be like, all right, I'll give it to you because you come from a good family. You're gonna be bringing positive energy to the community. They'll feel more comfortable selling it to you.
What neighborhood were you moving to?
In LA, first of all, I don't want to live in LA, but I have to because now my son's here. Pero, yeah, I would have to be like in the valley, food in the valley somewhere up there. It would have to be food. That's where we gotta be at.
Valley's a cool. You know what's cool over there? The 210 full over there by Piche, Lakeview Terrace, Tahunga area. Fool. That's a cool area.
Nice.
Dog.
I work over there.
It's a cool area.
Over there. My new
A lot of Armenians there too, huh?
My new little
A lot of Armenians there too,
yeah.
no?
I mean, yeah.
Vendo vino. Fool.
Yeah.
And
No,
if,
it's a cool
if it
area.
was my choice,
You
I
go
love
out.
it. Fuck no, Uptown Whittier, homie. Oh, I love
Pasadena
Uptown
for me,
Whittier.
dog. Pasadena for me,
obviously,
dog. Yeah.
I mean,
Now
we're
we're
talking
fucking-
about like if we had fucking sick ass feria, homie.
Pasadena for sure.
Pasadena, pues no mames.
Avocado
güey.
Heights.
Oh, you know your Pasadena area.
Yeah.
Nice,
I want to go
dude.
to I like
even
Eagle Rock.
Artesia. Está bonito, eh?
Just for Altadena has a little ghetto side, but it's also has
Anyways.
cool shit. Anyways.
Bueno, peace out. Patreon, stay tuned. We're going to talk about some hot and heavy stuff. And I have to confess about something that I got in trouble about.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
Let's
my
do
God.
it. Should be good.
Yeah.
Should be good.
You're listening to American Wannabes podcast. Fucking Danger Way. And it's your support in the building. Remember that he stole his lady or he just had a crush on her? I'm Christian Zaragoza.
What up, Jerry G from HP? I wanted to be a school police, dog. If you can't sing like Whitney, do not even try.